Welcome back to This Day in Scottish History. I'm your host, Colin MacDonald. Today we explore the poignant and fascinating story of Scarp, a once thriving island in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland. On this day, December 2nd, 1971, the island's last resident families departed, leaving behind a landscape steeped in history, resilience, and tales of extraordinary innovation. Scarp, known in Gaelic as An Sgarp, lies just west of Harris, separated by the Kyle of Scarp. Despite its beauty, life on this rugged island was never easy, covering 1,045 hectares of rocky terrain with two dominating hills and minimal arable land. Scarp presented its settlers with both challenges and opportunities. The island was first inhabited in 1810 by 8 farming families, displaced by the infamous Highland Clearances on Harris. Over the next century, Scarp's population grew to over 200. Crofting became the way of life, and islanders eked out a living through sheep and cattle farming, potato cultivation, and lobster fishing. Yet, even as the community flourished, the island's remote location and harsh environment took their toll. By the mid 20th century, as modern conveniences began to reshape life elsewhere in Scotland, Scarp remained rooted in tradition. Crofting, fishing, and reliance on limited local resources made survival increasingly difficult. One of Scarp's more curious claims to fame came in 1934 when German inventor Gerhard Zucker attempted to solve the island's communication challenges with an ambitious experiment, delivering mail by rocket. Despite his hopes, the rockets exploded mid-flight, leaving only charred envelopes as a reminder of this innovative, if ill-fated, endeavour. The story of rocket mail remains a fascinating chapter in the island's history, later immortalised in the 2006 film The Rocket Post. Religion played a central role in the lives of Scarp's residents. The Church of Scotland Mission House served as the island's spiritual heart, hosting weekly prayer meetings and Sunday services. But even faith could not stave off the island's slow decline. By the 1960s, Scarp's population had dwindled to a fraction of its former size. The closure of the primary school in 1967 and the post office in 1968 were devastating blows. By the 1971 census, only 12 people remained on Scarp. That December, the last families packed their belongings and crossed the Kyle to settle on Harris, marking the end of an era. Today, Scarp is uninhabited, though its story lives on through the memories of those who once called it home. A few houses are now used as holiday homes, offering fleeting glimpses into the island's past. Visitors can still see the remnants of crofts, the burial ground where Donald John McLennan rests, and the stunning landscape that inspired artist Norman Adams, who spent summers painting on Scarp in the 1960s. Ownership of the island has changed hands multiple times in recent decades, with its rocky shores and storied history attracting curiosity and speculation. Yet, despite its uninhabited state, Scarp remains a symbol of the resilience and creativity of the people who lived there, whether in their daily struggle for survival or through bold experiments like rocket mail. As we reflect on December 2nd, 1971, we honour the spirit of Scarp's last residents and the legacy they left behind. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Tune in tomorrow for another story from Scotland's rich past. I'm Colin MacDonald, and as always, haste you back.